The view you're looking at is not the station turning. It is rather the Cronus of flight control position here, repositioning that camera view. You can see at the bottom of your screen the end effector on the Canadarm2 robotic arm. The station in Cygnus approaching the west coast of South America, soon to fly over the Andes Mountains. And just a reminder, once the Canadarm2 reaches out to grapple onto Cygnus's grapple fixture, the actual time that we'll call out for the official confirmation of grapple will come when the snares are closed around the grapple pin. Cygnus and station flying in formation. Cygnus maintains its position right now 30 meters away from the International Space Station, soon to resume its approach for its capture by Johnny Kim and Zena Cardman operating the Canadarm2 robotic arm from the workstation in the cupola. There will be a brief briefing, if you will, to the crew from the Capcom here in Mission Control before we move into the final few feet of the maneuvering of the Canadarm2 for capture. Just a few minutes left right now in this station keeping point, 30 meters below the station. All of Cygnus's systems are operating normally. Cygnus and the station now passing off the east coast of South America. The Cygnus XL making its debut for Northrop Grumman, 26 feet in length, capable of carrying more than 11,000 pounds of cargo, soon to become the second unpiloted cargo ship to arrive at the station in just 4 days.
Station, space to ground 2. Crew is ready for Cygnus approach to capture point.
And we copy. And Station Cygnus is ready to proceed to the capture point. Expect approach to resume shortly.
Station copies.
Those words from Capcom Aaron Edwards here in Mission Control up to Zena Cardman in the cupola, notifying the crew that Cygnus, all of its systems in great shape, ready to begin its final approach for capture.
And Zena, just so you're tracking, we notice in Monitor 1 there's a bit of an exposure or overexposure. We're going to send a command to clear that up.
We copy and appreciate. That looks much better in Monitor 1. Thank you.
A great view of the Cygnus XL and the station's Canadarm2 robotic arm poised to begin moving in for a grapple. Capture about 13 minutes from now. The two vehicles flying in formation over the South Atlantic.
Station space to ground 2 for a Block Bravo call.
Send it, Zena.
Using Monitor 3, the light is in the corridor. The vehicle size matches the vehicle outline. The light is approximately 1/4 vehicle width aft and starboard of the circle, and the circle is in the center of the corridor. Monitors 1 and 3 match.
We copy. That's a good report, and you've got a same on Monitors 1 and 3.
Those reports from Zena Cardman confirming that Cygnus is aligned in the approach corridor, just as expected, some 26 meters separating Cygnus from its capture point.
And Station Cygnus has resumed approach to the capture point. Monitor approach within 30 meters per step 7 and 1.102.
Station copies in work.
"24 meters away, Cygnus' systems functioning as advertised. No issues reported. So far, a perfect approach.
Houston, station space to ground 2, Block Bravo, no change on monitor 3. On monitor 1, the circle is centered on the corridor and the light is centered in the circle.
We copy. That's a nominal report.
Just about 21 meters separating Cygnus XL from its capture. The station's robotic arm poised to move in to grapple the grapple fixture on the Northrop Grumman cargo craft that will complete its 4-day journey. Once again, we've hit a handover between satellites on our tracking and data relay satellite system. We'll regain our downlink video from the station here momentarily. Cygnus slowly but surely moving in for its capture, now just 18 meters away.
Houston, station space to ground 2, inside of 20 meters, Block Bravo call. On monitor 3, the light is within the corridor. Vehicle size matches the outline. The light is centered in the circle, and the circle is centered in the corridor. Monitors 1 and 3 match.
We copy. Good report.
We're about 7.5 minutes away by the clock to our expected capture time. Some 15 meters now separating Cygnus from the point at which it is expected to be grappled by the Canadarm2 robotic arm under the operation of Johnny Kim and Zena Cardman at the robotic workstation in the cupola. It has been a very, very smooth rendezvous since the recomputed rendezvous burn plan began to be executed last night by the Northrop Grumman engineers in Dulles, Virginia. All of the milestones en route to the station have been met per the revised timeline, setting ourselves up for an expected capture at around 6:18 a.m. Central Time, 7:18 a.m. Eastern Time. The word now from the flight control team is that Cygnus has arrived at its capture point. It is at a range of about 17 meters away from the station. Cygnus now will be configured basically into a quiescent mode so that there are no inadvertent thruster firings during the time frame that Johnny Kim begins to extend the Canadarm2 robotic arm for grapple. Northrop Grumman reporting that all of Cygnus XL's systems are now configured for capture.
Capture point hold for step 8 in 1.102.
Station copies in work.
This is Mission Control Houston. We're expecting a resumption of downlink video from the International Space Station momentarily. The Cygnus XL spacecraft that has performed perfectly since a recomputed burn plan was uplinked to the vehicle yesterday.
Capture conditions are confirmed. The crew is ready for Cygnus capture, and we will pick up in 1.110 step 4. On your go.
Roger, and stand by for capture.
With just 12 meters separating Cygnus from the International Space Station.
And station, you are go for Cygnus capture sequence, step 4 in 1.110, Cygnus capture. Begin monitoring the backaway cue card.
Copies. We are go for the capture sequence, picking up in procedure 1.110, step 4, backaway cue card now applied.
And with that call, Johnny Kim will begin to extend the Canadarm2 robotic arm toward the grapple fixture on Cygnus. This view from the end effector camera on the Canadarm2 robotic arm, looking right at the grapple fixture on the Cygnus XL, flanked on either side of its fuselage by the Ultraflex solar arrays. Cygnus and the station currently crossing the southwest coast of Africa, moving from southwest to northeast. Johnny Kim at the controls operating the Canadarm2 robotic arm. And the report is that Cygnus is rock solid, holding steady, awaiting its capture. We're just a moment or two away from seeing the station's thrusters inhibited to prevent any inadvertent firings during the time frame that the Canadarm2 is moving in for its grapple. Just a couple of additional steps here to make sure that all of the station systems are configured properly before Kim begins to move the Canadarm2 in for its grapple. This is the view from the end effector camera on Canadarm2, looking directly at that grapple fixture. Space station now has been commanded into free drift. All thrusters are disabled.
Copies.
We have soft capture now awaiting snares. And the snares have closed. Signal arrival, Cygnus now at the International Space Station. Grapple time at 6:24 a.m. Central Time, 7:24 a.m. Eastern Time. The International Space Station was flying over the southeastern Congo, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, at the time of capture. Once again, capture timed at 6:24 a.m. Central, 7:24 a.m. Eastern Time. Cygnus's journey to the station now complete, and soon will be attached mechanically to the Unity module of the International Outpost. So all of the rendezvous maneuvers that were based and executed from a revised burn plan that began to unfold late last night were conducted flawlessly by Cygnus. All of its systems performed perfectly, arriving at the station for a grapple at 6:24 a.m. Central Time, 7:24 a.m. Eastern Time.